Look at us. We look cute. Okay, happy Thursday, everybody. It's me, Rashida, and I am with my friend Ileana here, who had a great question for real estate. So, what is it?
So, I am a DC resident. Of course, I don't live alone right now. I want to get my own place, but I was wondering if there are any programs that are going to help me with the rent that's so high in DC.
Okay, so that's a good question. So everybody, you know what I want to tell you is that yes, there are plenty of programs in any city that you're in. There are generally programs that are available to help people get into being a first-time home buyer, because the city generally, they do want to help you. So here in DC, we have programs such as HPAP, DC Open Doors. It also depends on what field you're in. So it's a good question to ask. It never hurts to ask your realtor. Usually we go to a lot of different classes, but we also have you talk to your finance person about that, because they're usually up to date on a lot of the different programs that are out there. Yeah, so see, that's one thing, right? So, but see, this is why you're asking me, right? It's the perfect time to ask a question and get to know. Are there any other questions you wanted to ask me about that?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, well, I'll tell you a little bit more about, you have programs. And sometimes there are programs that are specific to what quadrant you live in the city. Like here, I know for a period of time in Southeast, there was a grant that you could get that gave you $20,000 towards closing. I know that when I bought my first place, I got a grant for attending a program with Housing Initiative Partnership. Mm-hmm. And that gave me $3,600 towards my closing. So there are all different kinds of programs.
Actually, I do have a question. What is a closing?
Okay, so see, that's a good question. These are all good questions. So I'm gonna go into the whole process of first time home buyer, and you should have came to my first time home buyer seminar.
I told
on
you
Monday.
I was not sure if I was gonna make it.
It's all right. It's all right. You can come to the next one. It's all right. I won't punish you, but
you gotta come to the next one.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone come to the next first time home buyers program, so you know how to go about the process. But in the closing is basically the day you seal the deal. So you go through the whole process of looking for a property, figuring out your finances, qualifying for your finances, underwriting, making sure the title's clean. All those different processes take place. And
Actually, I have another question.
Sure. No,
my questions comes as it goes.
No, that's good. That's good.
Is there a difference with the programs between a house and an apartment?
Sometimes there are different programs, but a lot of times the programs won't be specific to the type of property, but they will be specific to maybe the quadrant of the city or the county, and the price point. Sometimes that's the thing. So it all depends.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ileana, for such great questions. I know a lot of people out there have a lot of the similar questions, so thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Bye, everybody. See you next week.